Hi, I'm Ed.
Hello, I'm Dan.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Unsolicited, the show about advice columns from the past being discussed or reacted to. It's a reaction.
You're reacting in the moment.
Oh God, why are we doing this? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this. It's an authentic reaction among inauthentic people. All right. So, Dan, you have
I've got something new this time. We've got some advice column from the Playboy advisory. If you're not familiar, Playboy also has written text.
Yeah, I know. It's mostly written text, from my understanding. Didn't they try to take the naked ladies out of it a while back?
Yeah, I think so.
Didn't work, did it? Didn't work.
No, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, don't take the naked ladies. If you start with naked ladies, oh, sorry, go ahead. You got to roll through. You can't stop. It's like you can't make a new Porky's movie and have no boobs in it.
Right.
Like, who's going to watch that? There's a bunch of college jackasses.
They'll be like Porky's babies, like Muppet babies, but they're all.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get into it.
All right, Playboy advisory, February 1977. All right, as a freshman co-ed, I had an affair with an older man who initiated me in the wonders of sex. I learned many ways of giving and receiving pleasure, and consider myself fortunate.
Hold on a second. Just let me get my pants off. All right, I'm good.
All right, Bukowski. I learned many ways of giving and receiving pleasure, and consider myself fortunate to have had such a kind instructor. However, now, 2 years later, I am dating someone my own age, and it seems inevitable that we will end up in bed. My question is this. I like that question.
Very straightforward.
What should I do the first time we make love? I'm afraid that if I make use of any of the things I have learned from the first lover, my partner will think that I am too experienced and will be turned off instead of turned on. I want to please him, but how forward should I be the first time? Miss H.O., Northfield, Massachusetts.
Okay. Excellent question. I'm going to give it 7.3.
7.3. All right.
The first time I've used decimals. I didn't want to give it an 8, but 7 seemed low.
All right. I'm going to go up one more notch. I'm just going to say an 8. I'm going to give it an 8.
Give it an 8. I mean, I think she's sincere. She's like, I want to get with him, but I don't want to. Right. Should I bust out the butt play? What should I be doing? What should I be doing? How far should I take this?
Do I play coy at first?
Yeah. I think it's a solid question.
All right. Well, let's see.
Of course, all she's really talking about is butt play. That's
that's
should I use the butt beads or not?
Always that underlining question. There's always the hidden question in all of it.
Kind of like that Mr. Show thing where they're like, people keep calling that thing, y'all got fake poo? Like, so I was wondering if, y'all got.
Do I start off with the butt or do I start off with the pinky?
All right, you go. Actually, no, wait, Dan. Yes. We because we're on YouTube and we've been reading about how to get YouTube followers because we get like 3 watches per video. We have to ask you now in the middle of our video.
That's right. Stop everything.
Stop everything.
Stop. Have a time.
You need to like and subscribe and get notifications on every video we release. All right, hit it, man. What's the rest?
Okay. A sage once revealed the secret of the perfect handshake. A person's grip should be only as firm as the one he or she receives. Too strong and you intimidate the other person. Too limp and you embarrass your new acquaintance. The same principle applies to sex. Relax. It's not a one-shot audition. First nights are always tentative, exploratory. Try to make it something else, and you may not make it at all. Besides, you like your friend enough. Besides, you like your friend enough that there will always be other nights. If you ever feel that a given technique needs a footnote, use the line from 3 Days of the Condor. 3 Days of the Condor. I'm not familiar with that one. When someone tried to explain Robert Redford's surprising effectiveness as an operator by saying he reads a lot.
Then where did he learn evasive moves?
He reads.
What the hell does that mean?
It means, sir, that he reads everything.
Since you've written to us, you are no doubt familiar with the contents of this column. We are perfectly willing to be used as an excuse for introducing weirdness into a relationship, though we much prefer honest communication between partners. Your boyfriend may also be a reader, so watch out. Be like, I don't recognize that suggestion. I have read every column.
It's you know what? Are you done?
Oh no, there's more. One
All
more
right.
piece of advice. We
Jesus.
recently read a study that indicated some 60% of college students making love for the first time neglect to use any contraceptive measures, usually because they have not expected to end up in bed. Since you're the one who will choose the time and place, make sure you are protected. Birth control is one indication of experience that your boyfriend will fully appreciate. That's it.
All right. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Ho. That's her name, right? H-O, right?
H.O.
I'm not calling her a hoe. I'm sex positive show as always. I'm just saying her name is H-O. Like, all right. So yeah, it's fine. It's a fine answer. Good analogy with the Robert Redford thing in there.
Right.
Kind
Yeah.
of non-specific.
I thought it was going to go off weird when it started with age-old sage. I'm like, oh, how can you bring up like Pythagoras says?
Yeah,
But
why
it
you
works,
bring
you
up
know.
why you bring up poultry spices in this thing? All right. What are you giving this thing?
I like it. I'm gonna give it an A as well.
Well, I'm gonna give it a 7.3 as well. I'm sticking with it. Yeah, it's fine. It's exactly as fine as the answer. Like, so yeah, because like ultimately, yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Like you just, like you should reply to the handshake appropriately. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like don't go all.
You don't have to try the helicopter right off the bat.
No, there's no need for like jumping into the dirty Sanchez or the struggling eagle.
Right.
You can ease in. You can ease in.
Yeah. Introduce them to your cat.
Is that a euphemism? So what's your word? Do you have any? So yeah, well, there we go. It's fine. What's the worst advice you got in this situation? Man?
All right. How about you go first since I read?
Shit on his chest. Just start out of the gate, come right out of the gate and be like, hey, just to get
This is
warmed
where
up.
we're starting at. Right here.
Just make the baseline so high that there's no way possible. No way possible. He could be like, just show up with saran wrap. Don't be filthy, right? Show up with saran wrap. Like, be like, oh, you want to get into it. Then just wrap it around his face and shit directly into his mouth. So he gets that, you know what I mean? Like, just get right in there. And then start giving him like a sandpaper hand job and just whatever other crazy kinky shit you've ever heard of. Do it all. Like it just instant. He not only that is when he gets to the room to make his first loves with you, there should be like 8 other people there, all naked and masturbating and shitting on each other. It should be just an orgy of coprophilic nonsense.
Set the standards every night. Like,
Yeah.
all right, let's bring in the team.
Just act like it's tame. Be like, well, we're gonna start tame. We'll get into the real shit later. That's what she should do.
Oh my gosh, that's great. And see, if you don't subscribe or click that bell, you would totally miss out on fantastic worst advice.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what to do with yourselves without bad advice. How do you know what good advice is? How do you know? How do you even know?
Oh shit! All right. Man, that's so good. All right, worst advice. Let's see.
Good luck.
Yeah. She should just play coy all the time with every boyfriend moving on. Like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, huh? Is this your penis? And like, grab his like pinky, you know, when they
Yeah.
want to kiss, make out with his ear.
Always pretend she doesn't know what she's doing.
That does,
Treat every man as a teacher. I would say that's bad advice, except if you did that and you just like went from like, I don't know where your penis is to like this crazy freak in the sheets, every man would think he like taught you that and think he was like the king of everything. And they would all like lose their minds when you decided to stop having sex. Like, so it's kind of weirdly good advice, but also bad advice because you would end up with a wake of just destroyed men who don't know what to do. So I don't know whose is worse, honestly.
Oh, I think yours is worst.
Yeah, but mine's gonna lose you a lot of people, and yours is gonna lose them also, but in a more damaging way.
Yeah, but I mean, she might find that one dude is just like, oh, finally.
Finally, someone's gonna shit in my mouth with 10 other people in the room. All right, and then you're gonna have the wrong person probably.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what she wants. I don't. She was pretty non-specific in her question about how she gives pleasure. She just says, "I know how to give pleasure in outstanding ways." I mean, I don't know what that means.
Right.
That could mean she gets a funnel and sticks it in her cooch and fills it with red ants. And when you get in there, you get that weird sensation of fire ants jabbing all over. I mean, I don't know what she means. People need to be specific in these questions, man.
Yeah, they do. Really lay it out there.
I don't think there's a name for that sexual act. The fire ant, the fire ants in the hoo-hoo, in the ha-hoo, in the.
I think it's time for us to create a wiki page.
Yeah, right.